From Starbucks to Slappys, a tale of coffee, memories, and mystery, I stopped drinking coffee for some reason or another. It's not like I know why, it just happened. But a month or so ago, I started craving the stuff again. There are 2 Starbucks on my block, which is more than enough to tempt me into becoming a regular customer. Before I quit drinking coffee, I would always go to one of them every morning, the one on my side of the street, that is. It's not as convenient as the other one, but it has its perks. I get a drink and bring it back to our apartment, where I'd wake up Juliet in time for her job downtown. She liked to get up early so she could shower before catching the 8:25 train. After she left, I take care of some freelance work as a help desk guy. That's 200 calls a week, by the way. Juliet wasn't exactly thrilled about my career choice, but she kept her opinions to herself most of the time. One day, at a party, she accidentally called me a telephone sex worker. Be fair, she'd had a bit too much wine on an empty stomach, so she probably didn't even know what she was saying. I think that might have been around the same time she and Jason started getting close. Or maybe not. So like I said, I started drinking coffee again, but not from either of the Starbucks on my block. I go to a place called Slappys instead. It's actually between my apartment and one of the Starbucks. One morning, I woke up with a craving for coffee. I might have been dreaming about Juliet, yeah, I think I was. We were looking at this fancy Sharper image catalog together, considering whether or not to buy some kind of Swedish coffee brewer made out of Norwegian porcelain. Who knew that was even a thing? It cost $595. Anyway, I woke up and started walking towards Starbucks when the door of Slappys burst open. The delivery guy came rolling in with a cart. I stopped short for no reason at all, and then just walked into the bar instead. Felt weird, like something out of a different time. There were 3 guys sitting at the bar, 2 next to each other, both staring into their beers with empty shot glasses in front of them, and one guy reading a newspaper while smoking a cigarette. I was surprised by that last part, given that there's a law against it now. Maybe they just didn't know about it here. The guy with the cigarette got up slowly, folded his paper under his arm, started making his way behind the bar. "What'll it be?" he asked in this thick, gravelly voice that sounded Eastern European to me. Bartender, I thought, so I asked him if they had coffee. He pulled out a styrofoam cup from behind the counter and poured some steaming hot coffee into it before putting on a flimsy plastic lid. 55 cents, he growled. I gave him $1 and told him to keep the change. I was about to leave when someone called the bartender Stavros, so I decided against tossing my coffee in the trash and just went home with it instead. What if they made Juliet's drink? They don't know what happened, or do they? I took a sip of my black coffee, which was actually pretty good, and then headed back to my apartment. The next morning, I woke up craving a cup. I put on some warmer clothes because it looked chilly outside, grabbed my gloves, and headed out for more of Stavros's delicious coffee.